Hi, good evening, welcome. I wanted to come on today to share how to make more money from your content, inspired by a conversation that I had with my client today. And this one thing is super powerful to move the people in your audience closer towards desiring to and being ready to pay for and buy and sign up for the offers that you're putting out there and that you're selling. So this is sharing your process. So this is, pulling back the curtain and letting them in on like how you work, because the more unanswered questions people have, the less likely they are to buy. And when people see the way that you work, they understand the way that you work, and they can make that decision for themselves about whether or not they think that will work for them, just in terms of like that resonates and they believe and they see the possibility for that to work for them, because they understand that is going to drive up their desire, their clarity, and their willingness to buy from you and to pay for your help. And it's also going to stoke the desire, because when you talk about the way that you work with clients, like, it's super fun, it's super powerful. That's going to connect them to their desire to want to work with you, which again is going to lead them to want to buy from you. So what do I mean by talking about your process? And I'm going to share an example for you to get clarity on what your process is, because sometimes we're magical people, right? Like, we're good at so many different things. Sometimes we don't even necessarily know what it is that we're doing because we work intuitively. So to get clarity on those key pieces of your process, even if you're not really sure on what they are, I'm going to share that with you in a minute. But this is not like teaching people exactly what you do with your clients, but it's really naming and letting people into your process so that they have enough of an idea to like want it, to want to opt in for that, right? So, okay, I'm just going to share that tip with you now, because this is exactly what I was walking one of my clients through on the call today. And this is the cool thing about always leading with your story. This is why we always get to have clarity on what we're sharing and what to talk about that will lead to more people wanting to buy from us, because it's all in our story, right? You have embodied and you have walked through whatever it is that you are supporting your clients with. So that is the fastest place to get that clarity on what to share with them, is to look at your own story and ask, well, what steps did I walk through that got me to that result that I am now helping my clients to create? Because then you can see how you've actually integrated what you learned from what you worked through into the process that you now work with your clients on. And that is your gold, that is your expertise, that is your, like, no one can dispute that. That is really where your confidence lies in the work that you offer, because no one can take away from you the experience that you've walked through and the results that you have created for yourself. So revisit that. And that's really what I do when I work one-on-one with clients, is I just ask the questions that get you to just jog and prompt those clear pieces of who you are, the story that you've walked through, and the results that you've created, and to really reflect on that in a way of, okay, well, the dream clients, the people that I'm most excited to work with or already are working with that I would like more of, what are those pieces that, I really do lean on, that I know really support my clients to get the results that they hire me for? So focus on those pieces of your story. Focus on the piece where you first discovered that process. What was it that you experienced? What was it that you walked through? And then you get to talk about how you do that with your clients to give people a really clear picture about how they help you to get whatever it is they know that they need. So, have a think about that. Do some processed, focused pieces of content. And if you start to feel lost, if you start to overthink, bring it back down into your story. What have you walked through? Where did things change for you? What do you know that you did, that you lived, that was the thing that enabled you to create the result that you now help your clients to create? And that is your special sauce. Like, that is what makes you unique. That is what makes people want to work with you. And, you know, the more information you share about the way that you have done it, the more points of resonance there are going to be with people who are curious about working with you, who are going to feel connected to you and going to know that you're a really good fit and you're the person that can help them to get what it is that they want, and that you're the person they want to hire. I promise you this works. This is really powerful. This is sales psychology that empowers your people to know that you're amazing and to know exactly how you can help them, and to help them feel really confident and ready to pay and to buy from you based on the content that you're putting out there. So go away, implement that. Feel free to drop any insights or questions below. And if you know that really getting good at your sales content so that it's doing the work for you, so that you don't have to do sales calls, so that you're attracting people who are ready to buy from you now, so you don't have to have conversations about objections, and sales gets to be a very effortless, fun, light, streamlined, easy and consistent process for you. I would love to remind you that Freedom Club is my mastermind, and we are going into the next round, which I'm super, super excited about. You'll get weekly content, which really breaks down the very specific pieces that are going to get you that clarity, that are going to lead to the actions, the activities, the content that will create the most money for you, that will lead to you selling the things that you're genuinely most aligned and excited to sell to the people that you are put on this earth to serve at this exact moment, and you really find that sweet spot of feeling the most confident in your work, not having the skills to be able to create consistent sales and to hit your 5-figure month income goal through selling your high ticket coaching programs and digital courses online, and having the most fun while doing it. Because once you know the activities that are going to lead to the results that you desire, you really get to drop all of the other busy work and you get to lean back, you get to focus on self-care, you get to dive into a creative project, spend time with loved ones, rest, live your life, and walk away from your laptop. So if you know that you're looking to get really strategic, you're looking to have that really high level support, you're ready to tap into my superpowers to find the gold nuggets in your story, in, you know, your zone of genius, and really communicate that in a way that's attracting the right people that are a good fit for you, that want to pay the prices that you're ready to be charging, and to be selling to them in a way that's fun, that's streamlined, that's in alignment for you, Freedom Club is the place to do that. So please go to my website with sarahmac.com/freedom club to apply. And feel free to reach out to me with any questions, anything that's come up for you around this. Let's keep this conversation going. Let's make this year your 6-figure year, and let's have so much freaking fun doing it. Thank you so much for watching. Send me some hearts, likes, and comments. Lots of love. Good night.